3:28 a.m.?
No,
there's two different ones.
No, there's a lot. 12:01.
Okay, gotcha. See, you're one of the first people that's giving me something. I'm going to watch it with you. That's giving me something that is viable evidence and not just her licking a wall.
Well, I appreciate you like taking the time out to like do this. I
always am willing to hear everybody out, you know, and it's not that I think that she needs help. I agree. But the way people are going about it is not going to help her. It's going to send her into a further mental health crisis, which could potentially put everyone around her in danger. And so hold on.
And when she gets worked up, that makes it dangerous for her son.
Got a serious mental illness from the looks of it.
And I think that's why a lot of us do go to the other streamers, so that way we are not in her comment section.
Yeah.
But
that entices her too. Oh yeah, I don't think I can pull it up. Hold on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
She knows that people are streaming. Yeah.
Hold on, trying to get to the thing to pull it up.
That's fine.
Because they want to watch it too. Oh no, you're fine. Okay, what is the time you said?
If you go to the 3 hour and 12 minute mark, actually even I think it's 11. It starts at 11. So 3 hours and 11 minutes.
I'm serious. You gotta keep me, you know. I'm not doing this. I'm not. I am not. You're not getting no iPad. No, you're not getting no iPad. No! Oh my God.
And I just want to add, he's barefoot.
Calm down. Do you want to go color? Want to go outside? Do you want to run off that energy? How do you not spill that? How do you not spill that over the... Go outside. Go. Go outside. Go outside. I want you to run. Go. Go run 10 miles. Go. Nope, I want you to go run 10 miles right now. Go. Run back and forth. I want you to go run. Nope, I'm going to take this away. I want you to run 10 miles. Go. Run into that. Go. Run. Nope, I'm going to take this away. I want you to run 10 miles. Go. Run into that. Go. Go right now. Back and forth. Come on, Cameron. Run. Ready, Chad? You're right. Yup. Not Mama. I want you to go hit the ball over there. Okay, you hit Mama. We do not hit people. Cameron, James, we do not hit. I know. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something. Listen, if you do not stop, you are totally gonna. Do you understand me? If you do not stop, I'm gonna snap your butt. I don't want to do that, but enough is enough. Do you understand? Come on, Cameron. Run. Ready, Chad? You're
Sorry, I wanted to hear that part again.
Not Mama. I want you to go hit the ball over there. Okay, you hit Mama.
There's a lot more detail in his voice if you like play it at a normal speed.
Cameron, James, we do not hit.
Oh, do I have it sped up? Is that maybe why? Oh, I do. Okay. I was wondering why she was talking so fast. That's my bad, y'all. I was wondering. I was like, man, why is it? I
want you to go run. Nope, I'm going to take this away. I want you to run 10 miles. Go. Ready, set, go.
It was going so fast, it sounded even worse.
Nope, I'm going to take this away. I want you to run 10 miles. Go. Ready, set, go. Go right now. No. Back and forth. Come on, Cameron. Run. Ready, Chad? You're right. Yep. Not Mama. I want you to go hit the ball over there. Okay, you hit Mommy. We do not hit people. Cameron, James, we do not hit. I know. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something. Listen, if you do not stop, you are totally gonna. Do you understand me? If you do not stop, I'm gonna snap your butt. I don't want to do that, but enough is enough. Do you understand? Then stop. You want another one? No. Then stop it.
Poor little pie, I think so.
You can sit right here. And don't move. It's not funny. I will put you back right there. You sit there for 1 minute and do not move. I am done.
Yeah, CPS is doing exactly what she needs help learning how to properly handle. I think she thought she swiped out.
Over here.
In this part, he took off. Again, he is not wearing shoes.
I mean,
Sit there. It's not funny. You need to stop. What is going on with you today?
Shoes.
yeah, we don't wear shoes in Louisiana, so I can't really comment on that.
I do not like your behavior.
He's 4 years old.
Let's go. I do not like your behavior. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's got some impulse control. Was that it?
No iPad because
Yeah.
we're not listening.
They just go in the house and she realizes it's still on live, and then
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I think that she needs help learning what works for her child. I think that everybody, like, I obviously cannot diagnose this child, and I'm not going to. I don't know. Autism is a spectrum. It is not me that gets to make that choice. It's a doctor. And autism is difficult to diagnose in younger years. So, yeah, he probably wants attention. She's probably not giving him enough attention. A lot of us as parents do that. And it's frustrating. I have a child who is a lot, and it's hard. It's not easy. I mean, she is definitely stressed out.
So I just want to kind of like add a little bit of context, because as you see, that live is like 3 hours long. She spent the 3 hours before that screaming and hyping him up and amping him up. And before that, they were like jumping around on the bed, and he threw her Apple Watch across the room. And like, she antagonizes him, and he does get absolutely overstimulated, but it's directly from her actions.
Yeah. I mean, I could absolutely agree that he's probably very overstimulated, especially if he's on an iPad and all of that. So, I mean, yeah, he probably, and the yelling and all that, definitely it heightens them.
And it just kind of like, you know, she antagonizes him, and then he acts out, and then she a switch flips, and now he's in trouble. Do you see what I'm saying? So,
I get it. I do understand what y'all are saying.
Right. So there are
tons of parents like this.
I can feel your sincerity.
Like, again,
I can feel.
Yeah, you seem like you care. I'm gonna be honest. You don't seem angry.
I can feel it from you. I'm just saying, like, I've also, like, I helped raise kids, and one of them was, I'm going to use the word difficult. Maybe that's not the right word to use. Different. And like, there were things, and there were times, and again, as not a biological parent, I had a restraint that.
No, Stacy, I just give a fuck about other moms and kids. Get the fuck out. Bye.
So all I'm saying is like, I know that some people, especially when they have a sincere, like, I cannot, everybody always tells me that I can't know because, number one, I don't have biological children, and number two, I'm not a biological female, and therefore I can't feel the same hormones and stuff that happen when a woman hears a kid crying or or a kid in distress. And but a lot of these things, it's like, now, is it unhealthy? Is it, let's even use not good or bad? We can use these terms, but like, and we keep going to the legal thing because that is when the law can step in. And it's like, yeah, people can be mad about it on the internet and scream about it and find, like, you know, examples of bad parenting, but bad parenting isn't against the law. If it was, we would have to indict the whole country, like, or at least like 95% of them.
Well, and that's where I kind of disagree with some of the people that are involved in this, is because I'm not nitpicking every single thing that she does wrong. I can see where her development as an adult has been arrested into her childhood, and she is just not mature enough to be able to have a decent parenting style.
And I want to say this too. People continue to say, she's not a first-time mom anymore. She's a first-time mom to a 4-year-old. She was a first-time mom to a 3-year-old. She was a first-time mom. These are new battles.
Changes.
You are learning new things every day. I raised lots of girls who were not biologically mine. And then when I had a child of my own, it was very different. And then when it was a boy, it was very different. When they're headstrong, when their personalities are different,
they're all different.
Is difficult.
They really are.
No child is the same. No mother is the same. Like, yeah, she's not doing everything perfectly, but she needs help. A lot of people, people don't understand. There are tons of parents like this. Gabi is not the only one. I don't know if people are in the misconception that I would say that majority of parents are like this. People lose their cool with their kids. Like, you're good. You can talk.
I think a lot of people, this has been going on for years. I don't even know all the lore, and I'm, watching her all the time. There are a lot of people that have tried to help her. Even still, if you say anything in her comments, you get blocked immediately, even if you're nice. So she does not want the help. She wants to be able to be online. She wants the drama because of her arrested development, because she only knows how to attention seek. She cannot get validation from the connection that she has with her son. Mm-hmm. She needs it externally. Mm-hmm. And I see that.
Yeah, I see it too.
And I want to speak on the autism. One of my children is autistic, and whether Cam has autism or not is none of my business, but it's become everyone's that watches her, because, she used to have like a little sticker on the live that said, "My son is autistic, be nice." And she weaponizes this diagnosis as an excuse and a shield for her poor parenting. And I think that is what pisses people off about the diagnosis or non-diagnosis or whatever.
I think there's an argument to be made for that.
And I do think a lot of her content is just rage bait, so that she gets the views and the trolls and the comments and the attention. And so, she gets it. It's in your comment section and everywhere she goes, and she loves it. She seeks it out. When she took that break that she says she took, I was relieved. I'm like, fucking thank God. Like, I don't have to hear, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank God she's off the app.
But I think that's where it becomes like, y'all are way too focused on it. Like, if it's all that's coming up because when I scroll my For You page, even though I talk about Gabi and I've looked at something, like, that's not the only thing that comes up. Like, people are hyper focused on this, and that's a problem too. It's not illegal to have a bad parenting style, you know, and I understand that that's hard for people to accept, but it's not. And we don't get to tell people who can be on this app. We don't get to tell people who they can, just like everyone trying to tell me who I can go live with. That's not anybody's choice. That's my choice. This is my platform. I can bring up whoever I want, you know, and she gets to do the same thing. If she wants to block someone because they told her have a good day, that's her fucking choice.
Whether it's healthy or not.
But yeah, I mean, you know,
whether it's a good choice or not.
Well, and I think now it's at a legal point because she has refused help. She has refused guidance. She has refused advice. And there have been like serious safety concerns that people see. And it's just, how do you ignore that? How do you not give a fuck?
I'm not saying, first off, I don't like that implication that I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not accusing you. I know you're not. I know, but when you say that,
that's the suggestion.
Well, that's what everybody's saying. Lawful. Like somebody just a minute ago is like, Kayl1e doesn't care. Like, bro, that's insane to say. It's
like about children. I don't want some kid to get hurt. I want this kid to have the best future for him. I will say that if we look into the statistics and like what happens when children are taken away from their families and put into foster care or like all these other options that could happen, the outcomes are definitely way worse. Like,
and I mentioned
y'all also have to realize when she's accepted help, they have turned on her and taken her vulnerability with them and used it against her and spread it across this app.
Well, was it help in the sense of like, let's figure out some coping skills. Let's figure out how to de-escalate when he's overstimulated. Let's figure out XYZ, XYZ. You see me? You feel me? Like, was it help or was it, let me help you get this legal shit and she wants to file all these lawsuits and she wants to tell her story and she wants to get, like, is it that sort of help or is it like the woman to woman, mom to mom?
I don't know. I don't know what people, you know, talk about her to her personally. You know, for me, so even if she's mentioned the book or anything like that, I have specifically said, like, you know, no, you need to focus on like, don't engage with these people. Like for your mental health, it's bad to engage with these people. You know, you need to focus on, like, I have spoken on real things and she's,
because of her mental illness, because of her arrested development, she loves it. And that's why I'm saying
even then, like,
my point is that's why it's gone into legal CPS territory, because she's just outright refusing and these safety issues continue to happen and the behaviors that we're seeing are only escalating. Like, let me ask you a question. I think, like you mentioned that like your parents beat the shit out of you, right?
Yeah, I'm sure most of us had our parents do that because that was a common way of punishment.
Right. And I think most of our parents had some sort of like substance issue. My parents were alcoholics.
Or my dad.
That's the house that I grew up in.
Spicy Mitch, you're out of here because I'm not, like, you don't get to lie about me. It's just not how it works. Goodbye. Anyways, go ahead.
So if someone is on a substance like alcohol, it is legal. They are allowed to be intoxicated in their home, even if their children are under their care. It is legal.
It is legal. It is not legal to have not have someone there who is sober. There has to be a sober party there.
Right. So what happens when both adults are home and are intoxicated under a substance that is legal still?
What substance?
Well, recently she has admitted to taking kratom.
And they both participated in it at the same time?
Yes.
And there's proof of this. They're like, because then that is something. If there's proof that they were both out of their minds, incapable of taking care of a child.
What's the burden of proof? That I'm gonna be honest with you, just like
And that's fine. I don't have the specific receipt for that off the top of my head.
Even if you did, you having a video online of people being, you know what I'm saying? It gets really tough to like, unless you blood test them.
Like I said, there's a lot with her, but even just yesterday, like, so her and Karen had the big fallout, right? So Karen started spewing all of the tea. One of the things that she talked about was the kratom. And then
but I don't trust that lady. Just because she says it doesn't mean it's Bible.
Somebody brought it to Gabi yesterday. And she was like, it's legal.
Is Karen the one not allowed to have the kid by CPS? Is that one?
No, she's actually the only care provider that's approved on her safety plan.
It's like a legal opioid type substance. I mean, but that's even just because she said it's legal doesn't mean that she said she did it.
And somebody else saying that somebody else said it is called hearsay and it doesn't hold up.
Well,
again, it's
they said Karen is not allowed to. We can prove.
Yeah, Karen was. It's on the thing. I'm pretty sure that she's one of the ones that wasn't allowed to, as well as Danny.
I understand you guys want like cold hard facts, receipts, proof. Yeah, you want to see both of them like downing it back on camera at the same time with nobody else home. I get that.
I don't want that. The law would want that if you want to hold them accountable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And what constitutes is defamation and slander.
Right.
This is the thing. I'm not talking about the law. I'm talking about as a moral code with how we are looking at things as adults, as humans, as parents. We are seeing
lots of things are immoral. I think people raising their kids in religions is immoral. That's my personal
belief.
Belief.
Y'all eating meat is immoral.
I think eating sugar is immoral.
Using drinking cow's milk to me is immoral because that's not your mother's milk. Again, you're still in milk. But to me it is
bringing it back to both parents are intoxicated.
You say that.
Or one parent isn't home and the other one is intoxicated. Or the parent is intoxicated on a legal substance and then goes to pick up the child from somewhere. So,
hey, look, I'll tell you as somebody that had ex-children that went through a process where, you know, they had a biological father that did like real rugs. You know what I'm saying? And like had charges and he got custody and there was nothing that could be done. That's his right. And it's like, yeah,
I can tell you that there's somebody who left a belt buckle bruise on a 4-year-old and still got custody of their kids. They specifically said, well, we can't stop her from being a bad mom. Specifically. We can't stop her from doing that. I understand it sucks.
It's absurd. It's
absolutely absurd.
Yeah, and I see people like saying in the chat like allegedly and all that things. And I wouldn't speak on something that I could get in trouble for, right? Because I am involved in this, you know, I'm watching all of this stuff. So I know people are like legal happy, right? So like I'm not speaking on something that
all fair. I get it. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like
that's why I'm very careful about what I say too.
That's why I try to tell these other people they don't want to listen to me, man. When Gabi suddenly gets money
and she learns
somehow and she realizes what she's doing, these people are going to be in a heap of fucking trouble because she is the type of person that will absolutely use it against them. And
even if you know in your heart and soul, that doesn't matter. That's the legal burden.
Yeah, it is just how it is. Right. And she's lost these cases because she didn't file her evidence correctly.
That's it.
Y'all can say that and scream that all day long, but that's what the judge told her, and she didn't have a lawyer. If that girl had a lawyer,
I'm 0% worried about her because she knows what she's doing. And Aaron knows what they're both doing. So I'm 0% worried about that.
As a single mom of 3 children, why spend so much? Just, I mean, like personally, just as an aside.
And corn chips.
Yeah. Yep. Like, why spend so much time on it? Why not devote that to your own children and giving them the best life possible? Why spend?
I mean, babes, I'm with my kids 24/7. Like I said,
you can multitask. I'm just saying, like, why would you?
Like I normally have the live on when I'm doing other shit.
I get it.
So, and
see, like for me, I don't get like it's not my. This is not like when I want to relax. I watch a podcast. Like I watch the H3 podcast. I don't I don't hate watch somebody.
Right. And I would say that I do at this point because she has also like offended me in personal ways, right? Like with the PTSD thing.
Ooh, Blair, you an H3 fan? Yeah.
She fakes these PTSD episodes. And I struggle with like very real PTSD. And
so
like,
I'm not a fan of telling people what mental health issues they have and what mental health issues they don't have. Even if she's acting out in a certain way, like
we don't know.
We don't know. Y'all don't know. And unless y'all are behavioral specialists, I can't, as a nurse, I can't allow y'all to say she doesn't have it. I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just
that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
But I'm sorry for what you struggle with, and I understand.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Somebody else can sometimes trigger that.
It's triggering. I'm diagnosed with PTSD, but it's different for everyone.
Right. She tried to get something on paper with like a telehealth visit, and I think it was like she was like diagnosed with like acute post-traumatic stress. And that was like the golden ticket for her to say like, I have PTSD. And she compared it to women that have made it out of DV situations. And she's compared it to veterans.
I'm sure she has. I don't think she speaks
it's all comparative. You can compare any two things. You can like.
It's just like saying this is a war. Like, I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing as saying that. I'm not saying it's right. It's not right because it's not comparative. But
this is TikTok. A TikTok feud is not the same as a war, right? Like most people.
But the people that are watching and are offended by her, like this person said, you're watching your triggers. You're going there for that. You're going there to be triggered.
It's actually a common thing in mental health where you do that. It's like it's almost like udding.
It's familiar.
Or can we talk? Can we talk about udding?
It's a familiar feeling.
Yeah.
And so I get.
No, you can't talk about that. I heard what you said, and the boys. We can't talk about that.
That's what I'm saying. Any kind of thing. Like where you want to revisit that, like
exposure therapy. Exactly. Some people find comfort, but it's just like I know y'all want to talk shit about Gabi, but some people can't sit. I cannot sit in silence. And in fact, when it is silent, I want to know what's wrong. So some people cannot do that. Now, I hear a mother who cannot control her child. And she's frustrated. Maybe this isn't what she thought being a mother was going to be like. It's hard. It's difficult. You know, her kid's got a shit ton of energy. Does that make her about? Yeah, I mean,
let's have another one.
And that's another thing too. Is she's trying to have a baby girl. She wants a baby girl.
Yeah. But that's people want to be happy. How do you feel about your kids? Like it makes life better, right?
It's just, it doesn't seem.
Did your kids make your life better? Like every time you had a different, did it make it worse or did it make it better?
My life has grown immensely with love.
That's probably what she thinks.
Gratitude. Right. But when she spends time with her kid, she's stressed. She's
y'all
tired.
only see what's on the screen though. Like y'all aren't there at night. Y'all aren't there when she tucks him in.
When she streams 8 hours, she doesn't tuck him in because she's on live. last week she was on live for 100 hours.
Nobody's saying she's perfect. I will tell you that.
No. And
Nobody's saying that.
I think we are getting into like the pettier territory, which I really didn't want to get into.
But it is true. Those are real.
But they say the same thing about me. They say I'm on live 24/7. How could I take care of my kids? What?
Well, and so because people stream her, there's like timed, receivable lives. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 16 hours a day is fucking insane.
She has nothing else to live for.
She gets.
I mean, what do y'all want? This is her validation. She has no friends. She's told y'all she has no friends. She feels like she gets across to some people, and so those people matter to her.
And I do I guess I'm a little confused at like when you guys respond with like, well, why do you watch her? Why do you watch her? Just turn it off. Just watch something else. But like you're crash out news. So like,
well, I'm called that because somebody called me that, and so I took it and I made fun of it. I'm not actually a crash out.
Okay.
I think she got kind of pulled into this one. Like this was legitimately. I think it was Feisty that brought this up, but wasn't it? Like
I don't even remember how the hell we got here.
They came into the chat and started being like, "Oh, you need to do a deep dive on her," because we were just talking about random people. You know, like what else could we do? Because she was really doing deep dives on like true crime kind of stuff.
And I do have like one last question, and I want to drop down because I do want to go to bed. I don't know if it was yesterday that Gabi was on. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.